How does it feel, right, to coach at the same high school that you went to?
Oh man, it's great, man. Like it's great. Like the feeling is unreal.
Like walking through the same hallways.
Yeah, because it's like I mean, I be geeked up every time walking at school just because it's like, man, I remember how it was when I was in here, like how it was to be a ball player, just to walk through the hallways, and you got administrators, they want to talk to you, teachers want to ask how you doing, you didn't had a good game and all that, and counselors, and then you always got your the girls that want to talk to you and all that stuff, and then it's like to see these boys go through the same thing that I went through now, and it's like, yo, y'all doing it. We did our thing, but y'all on a whole nother level, like and it's just crazy, like to just give back, like, and that's probably the most important thing, to give back to the young boys. What I learned, not only through basketball, but just as a man, like, yo, I can help steer them in the right direction, with the same people that kind of help guide me. And shoot, now that, Coach Foster, he was the assistant coach, he's the head coach now. And it's just crazy for us to, build that chemistry too, because it's like, yo, he was, I was a player under him, and now we both coaching, and my right hand man, Rashawn, he's on the staff with us too, and he played. So it's just like, it's just all know of you on the bench, man. It's just crazy. So it's like, it's no better staff to coach than to have two kids that came through the system, that played, and the coach that was right there, under Coach Jay, now leading, his own platoon, and we in his position now. So it's like,
it come full circle.
It came full circle. It's all about the brotherhood.
Exactly. What is the most challenging thing about coaching high school boys?
Politics, and social media. Those are one and the same. Like they tied for the number one spot.
Break those down for me.
So as far as politics, and they kind of intertwine with each other. As far as politics, like, man, you may have a kid who's not as hyped, but he may be just as skilled as somebody that is as, quote unquote, hyped up to be this person or that person. So, politics play into a lot of into playing in a lot of stuff. And then as far as social media, man, you got kids that come into high school who are at middle school getting so much publicity and so much recognition due to mixtapes and highlight tapes. So their head is way out here when you can't really tell them nothing. And then when you actually give them the real, and you just try to break them down and let them know, like, look, I understand you good, but when you get to high school, it's a whole different ball game. These kids are stronger, they bigger, they quicker. So you kind of gotta start at the bottom again and work your way up. Like, a lot of kids don't want to hear that. So that's why I say the politics of putting these kids on the pedestal along with social media is basically, it makes our job as high school coaches harder, because now you got the threat of, oh, all right, well, this, now is the coach don't like me, so I'm gonna transfer. And it's not really that, okay, we don't, it's not that we don't like kids, I like the kid, but it's just, we gotta break you down and show you the real, like, yeah, you good, but you can be great if you do X, Y, and Z. And a lot of kids don't want to hear that, as well as parents. So that's what makes the job hard as a high school coach. But you gotta take the good with the bad.
Right. Well, let's get to the good. What's the most rewarding aspect about being a high school basketball coach?
Oh, by far, just seeing these kids, whether they go on to college and play ball, or just go to college and get degrees, or just graduate and become outstanding citizens, and become great men, young men that's growing into men. That's by far the most rewarding thing you can ask for as a coach. Like, to say that, all right, man, this kid listened to what I had to say. Like, they may not have heard me all the time, but I at least got through to them a little bit, and they're trying to figure it out the right way instead of going out here doing something crazy. So that's the most rewarding. You know, everybody's not gonna go on and play college ball, and I'm a witness to that. And
right.
you know, everybody ain't gonna go out here and be CEOs and Fortune 500. You know, running Fortune 500 companies. But if you can steer a young man into a direction of being a positive citizen and you know, being a positive role model to somebody after them, yo, that's the best reward you can ask for as a coach.